blow my mind apart 150 times today.
Watch as this scientist blows Joe Rogan's mind.
But what could kill all these cattle? You know, there's a time of the Reagan administration and all that, and you know the tension was really high between the Soviet Union and the United States. And they said, and they were joking with me, saying, "Oh, well, okay, you know, when it's going to happen?" I go, "I know. I was in Olympia, and I needed to rush up to Darrington to stay in my cabin because my books were up there, my manuscript was up there. I need to save my research." So they laughed and they laughed and they said, "Well, when's the world going to end, Paul?" And I go, "Well, it's not this weekend. That was like in 2 days. It's next weekend." So they wrote on the calendar, December 1st. I put it in my book. I think it's 1975, the end of the world. They wrote, "Paul predicts the end of the world." So we forgot about it. Massive rains the next week, huge amounts of snowfall. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, temperature inversion, and it flipped to 75 to 85 degrees. All the snow started to melt. All the rivers were flooding, and my little cabin was right next to this river that would swell from from morning to night. It would go up 6 feet just from the snow melt, because we're very close to this volcano and big glaciers. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my manuscript, all my research. I need to get up there. I need to get up there." And so I'm watching the news, and the roads are being closed. So I had to go through Rockport, Washington, the back way in order to get back to my cabin. I get to my cabin, and the bank had eroded about 10 feet. I was only about 10, 12 feet away from the river now. My cabin was on the verge of falling into it, but I got my manuscript, I got all my books, you know, I rescued all the material I had, but I couldn't get out of there because the roads had been closed.
Subscribe and follow for part 3.